Hello, welcome to my medicine ball workout. These are going to be some exercises you can do using a medicine ball. So we're going to take it balls to the walls today. Get ready. Here we go. So you want to take your medicine ball, okay? I'm going to be setting a timer for a long interval, and you're just going to start warming up by shuffling back and forth, and when you shuffle, you're going to reach toward whatever side you're shuffling towards, okay? So we're going to start over here, and you're going to shuffle to reach. So I'm just going to get a nice twist in the torso, warming up the body. Good, just keep shuffling and reaching just to warm up. You can see I'm twisting with my heel off the floor, my toe stays on. Good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is take out all my anger and frustration. I'm going to slam the medicine ball. You want to take it high over your head, and you want to slam it down hard. From here. It should bounce right up to you. Abs are in nice and tight. You just keep taking out all of your anger and frustration and slam that ball. It really helps to think of someone who's ticked you off. And if you're not, if you're a person free of stress, anger, or frustration, just think about how you want to get strong and slam that ball as hard as you can. It's good, important to keep the ball starting from over your head, like so. Good, we're going to wood chop. So you're going to take the ball and take it low, swing it high. Take it low, swing it high. It's not a difficult exercise unless you do it right after the medicine ball slams, because then your arms are tired. Again, I'm rotating so that my toe stays on the ground, my heel comes off. Keep reaching. Okay, we're going to give the arms a break for a second. Remember which side you did. We're going to put the medicine ball down. Hopefully it doesn't roll too much, and we're just going to tap our toes on the ball. If it starts to roll, just do high knee jogs. So, you can also march and tap the ball if you can't jump or whatever this is, jog. It's hard to keep your chin up because you want to look down at that ball, see if your toes are tapping it, but try and keep your chin up so you're not straining your neck. Or trip over the ball. That would be bad too. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Start low to the other side and swing high. So low, high. Don't forget to lift that heel off the floor. Come on, twist and reach. do is I'm going to go back to that shuffle we did first, but I'm going to slam the ball. Excuse me. I'm going to slam the ball every time I get to one side. So shuffle, 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 slam. Okay, so now we're going to take push-ups with your hands on the medicine ball. So what you want to do is you're going to take a push-up, you're going to push up, pass it to the other hand. Now if you need to go on your knees, go ahead and go on your knees. Good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to take it down to the floor. Bring a weight with you. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some ab roll-ups. So you don't need your weight, but keep it nearby because that'll save us some time. Key is not to take a long time with your workouts, right? Because where's the time? So you're going to roll back here. What you're going to do is roll up and either pull your knees in, reach your ball up high in the air, or you can do that with one knee like this, or you can just roll up and reach. And if you're a beginner and you can't roll up all the way, and you just want to alternate the leg coming up like this, that's a good modification as well. Okay, so we're going to roll up and reach. Nice and slow in the return. You don't want to fall back, you want to roll back. I don't know if you can hear that on the camera, but my hip keeps popping and it does not hurt, but it's very loud. I'm sure you have something in your body that pops like that. It's just bones kind of rubbing against each other. It's been like that most of my life. Now, just to get a bit of cardio in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over and I'm going to mountain climb. Now, you don't have to hold your hands on the ball. You can if you want. I'm going to try it and see how long I can handle it. So it just creates some instability, but if you've got issues with your wrists, it might not be a good idea. You can always stand and jog. If you're going to if you want to try and get more cardio and you're not able to really jog, you just want to march, raise your arms over your head. That'll increase your cardio output. So even if you're taking walks, if you're a walker, every once in a while just walk a little bit with your arms over your head. I mean, people might look at you, but whatever. They're just jealous. They're going to be like, what is she doing? Why is she doing that? She looks terrific, or he looks terrific, so I better do that too. You know? Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to line our back, and the ball's going to go under 1 foot. Okay, and there's layers to this next exercise that you can choose to do or omit. I'm very parched today, excuse my drinking breaks. Should clarify, water breaks, not like vodkaing it up over here. That would be weird. And if you are, oh Lord, don't tell me about it. Okay, so one foot is going on the medicine ball. And that just might be enough for you to try. So the key is bridges. So I'm going to do a single leg bridge. Okay, and it looks like this. Just like this. Now if you're a beginner and you want to try and keep your feet on the medicine ball, you can keep 2 feet on. It's much more stable. Okay, so you're going to go up and down just like this. In fact, let's start with that. Let's start with that. And if anyone out there is a little bit more advanced, let's try bringing a weight up with it. So let's start with 2 feet on, and we're just going to lift the weight up and take it back. So this is a good practice for anybody out there. So here we go. 2 feet on, lifting up, because the ball is it's not stable. So even if you've got 2 feet on, it's challenging. I'm just doing a tricep extension while I lift my hips up in the air, pressing my feet, mostly my heels, into the ball. If you can get just your heels in the ball, that's better. That's where I want you to go. It's bizarre. I can hear, I'm in the basement of my condo that I rent, and I can hear my neighbor snoring. I mean, it is really early in the morning, but it's crazy. I can hear him snoring in my basement. That is weird. Okay, so next you're going to take a single leg bridge. And so let's say your right foot is on the ball, okay? Your left leg is in the air. You're going to press up with the right hand. So whatever leg is on the ball is the foot that you're pressing up with. Now you might need more of your foot on the ball this time. If you want to just practice the single leg bridge, go ahead. And if you cannot do that, you want to put your foot on the floor and do this exercise so you can get the chest work too, that's perfectly fine. I mean, really. But the key is you're working with a medicine ball. You want to try and challenge yourself. So here we go. You can use your other arm to balance. I'm going to say this and then I'm probably going to fall, but I'm pretty experienced in this exercise, so I like to put my hand behind my head just to give, for some reason, to support me better, but support my neck better, I should say. But if you need your arm out to the side to support you, then do that. Okay, obviously we're going to switch arms and legs. You might find that obviously one side is much better than the other, or you might find that you're pretty stable on both. If you do find that one side is much more stable than the other side, that's just an indication of a muscle imbalance, and it's something to be aware of and to work on. In my boot camp classes that I teach, we only bring one weight and a mat, and that's all we use, unless I bring in some extra fun things like resistance tubes, or we have a circuit day where I bring in lots of props. But it really helps us to identify and correct muscle imbalances. So you want to think of trying to do a workout maybe with one weight and doing single leg things, single arm things to try and identify and correct muscle imbalances. Just a little side note here. Good. Now I'm going to put that weight down for a moment, and I'm going to flip back over, and we're going to try some jacks. I'm going to try with my hands on the ball, but you're welcome to try without. And you're welcome to stand as well. Again, it's just creating a little bit of instability, but if it's too much for the wrist, then just put your hands down, or you can do standing jacks. break here. So next we're going to stay up. We're going to lunge and twist. So this is a good, again, exercise to do for identifying and correcting muscle imbalances. Okay, so you're going to hold the medicine ball in front of you. And whatever knee is in front, whatever leg is in front, thank you for the hearts, I appreciate the love. Whatever knee is in front, you want to twist towards that knee. It's really important that you twist towards the knee. When I'm teaching my classes, I say it probably 10 times in a row, and still somebody twists away from the knee. So stand here in a lunge, reaching the ball out in front of you. If your arms get tired, you need to hold the ball like this, that's fine. You're going to twist towards the knee, right? Towards the knee. Towards the knee. And you can do a torso twist. And you're going to stay stationary. You're not going to back up and step forward for now. Okay, so especially when you're just starting out. See, I'm already wobbly because I'm trying to focus on you and not myself. When you're first starting out, you really want to just stay in this position. You don't want to add any extra reason to fall over by stepping into the lunge or stepping back. We'll do that in just a second as I show progression here. And make sure that you're actually lunging. A lot of times, thank you. A lot of times people are just kind of twisting, and you really need to check yourself. And this is about lunging as well. You know, get down in the lunge. I mean, the point is to do the work. Okay, especially today, we're doing longer intervals, so we're only doing everything once. I just want to show you the exercises, do them with you once, and then you can replay the video and do it again. You know, you can do everything a second round. That's the beauty of this, is that you can do it once, you can do it twice, you can do it 3 times. Whatever works for you. Whatever your goal is. Maybe you just want to do 15, 20-minute thing with me. Maybe you want to do 40 minutes and you want to play it twice. You know, maybe you want to jot down the exercises, do them as fast as you can. I'm taking a little more time to explain. Maybe you want to do them faster, get a good sweat in 30 minutes. By doing them a few times. You know, I'm just here to help you in any way that I can. Thank you. So nice as I fall over. Again, see, you can identify. I feel like I'm a little bit more stable with the other foot forward. This one I'm a little less stable. Not much, but just a tiny bit. So, you know, it's something I can identify and I can correct. All right, so now what we're going to do real quick is we're going to do a burpee with the medicine ball. So all you're going to do is you're going to slam the ball like this, drop it down, burpee out. Take the ball up, slam it down, catch it, drop it down, burpee out. Now again, if you can't put your hands on the ball like that, just put the ball down and just burpee, or do the slam, set the ball, you put your hands outside of the ball like that. It's a little slower than my normal burpee, but I'm slamming the ball and getting a nice slam, which is also increasing my cardio output. Whoop, as I fall over. Who doesn't love burpees, right? Who doesn't love the burpee? Okay. So now I'm going to do a curtsy lunge and twist. So I'm going to take it back and twist. What I'm going to do is alternate sides. So we're going to twist this way and twist this way. It's important that your front heel, I appreciate all the love. That's nice. Thank you so much. All right, so you want to keep your front heel down as you lunge. The back heel comes up. Make sure your feet, take a note of my feet if you can kind of tell from the video. This is not the highest quality videotaping here, but I do my best on a budget. Make sure your legs are far enough apart. You don't want to keep the legs close together. That would be almost like you're holding like you have to pee really bad. That's not what you want. You don't want to do that. You want to step back. Good. So we're going to go back down on the mat, and we are going to work with the abs again. So we're going to straighten the legs. You're going to sit up. You're going to twist to the sides, and then you're going to roll down. Okay, and it doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep alternating which way I twist first. It really isn't a big deal. It's nice to change up your movement patterns is why I do it. To just get your body shifting gears all the time. But if you're a person that has to keep going the same way, or you're going to be like, what way did I go last time? I can't remember, and waste your time, don't do it. I just twist. If it's the same way, once or twice, it doesn't matter. I just twist. Good. Okay. Now what I want to try and do is I'm going to do what I call a push over jack. So I'm doing a push up. Okay, I'm going to jack. Then I'm going to take the switch, pushing up over the ball again. Jack. Again, right here. Okay, now we're going to stand up, we're going to go back to lunging for a second, and we're going to reach the ball up over our head into a tricep overhead press. Now, your medicine ball might not be that heavy to use to really, mine's not heavy enough where I need two hands to do it like that to really get a sense of, challenge, but it's okay. It's more about just balancing. So I'm going to start with my hands, my elbows bent like this, my ball over my head, or behind my head, and then I'm going to lunge back and reach. You're just going to alternate the legs, okay? So we're going to reach the ball up as we lunge back. I'm going to do a back lunge here. I prefer to have my clients do backward lunges most often because it's a little bit easier on the knees, and they keep their form a little bit better. But you can also do forward lunges if you feel comfortable and you're experienced and you know that your form is good. You can do both, really. I mean, you can do back lunges one time, front lunges another time. And by forward lunges, I mean just stepping forward into the lunge rather than stepping back into the lunge. But see, by doing this exercise at this point in our workout, my arms are fatigued because we've been doing a lot. So it's how you prepare the workout, or how you, you know what I'm trying to say. So progress the workout. There we go. Okay, you're going to come back. I wanted to do one plie squat or sumo squat here, and I'm going to do this. I'm just going to, now this is not a big deal. It's about holding the squat, okay? It's not about really slamming the ball that hard from your belly button to the floor. That's just keeping you moving a little bit rather than just standing here holding the squat. So keep yourself down. The trouble is you want to lean. I know your natural intention is to lean down like this. Don't. Keep your chest up, but don't sway your back too much. Gotta keep going. I lose the ball. Now I want to show you really quick before I go back to the floor. If you're someone who, you cannot jog, you can't do all that nonsense of mountain climbing and stuff like that, you can always just march and bring the ball to your knees, okay? You can do it like this where you're twisting. You can pull the ball to the knee like this. Those are all other great things you can do rather than jacking or doing any kind of the things on your wrists or jumping. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the medicine ball, We're going to lift one leg up and we're going to reach that ball towards that leg and then roll back down. We're going to alternate the legs. So we're alternating the legs. Here we go. Make sure that you're exhaling on the way up to help you come up. And good. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hold a plank, and I'm going to try and keep my feet on the ball, both feet, okay? So this is just something that you can try. If you're already struggling with the plank, then just don't do it with your feet on the ball, just plank. But if you're, if you want to challenge, try it. We'll see how it goes for me. So I'm going to stick my feet on the ball. And I'm going to push the timer at the same time, which is interesting. All right, so I'm going to hold the plank right here. Now, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you'll subscribe on YouTube to my channel so that you can follow my workouts, never miss a workout. My goal is to guide you. So if you leave a comment below the video on YouTube and let me know what kinds of workouts you're interested in doing, or if you have a fitness question, I'd be happy to help you and answer that for you. You can find me, Jana Heath, Heath, not health. A lot of people like to insert the L, HEATH.com. If you would like to continue the workout on your own, I suggest doing this whole routine again. You can also explore more exercises. This isn't everything you can do with a medicine ball. This is just a good introduction on some exercises you can do with a medicine ball if you've got a medicine ball and aren't sure what to do. It's been hanging around, you bought it somewhere, and it's just taking up space. We got a few more seconds left. And rest. So thank you for joining me for our balls to the wall workout. You can actually slam the ball against the wall, but I have neighbors and I don't think they would appreciate that. So maybe another day I can take us outside and we'll do that. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic day. Be healthy, be strong, and I'll see you next time.